Our first story takes us to London. 7 people are dead there, scores are wounded, and scores of victims are still at the hospital after Saturday night's attack. 3 terrorists plowed a white van into pedestrians on the London Bridge. Second, the assailants went on a stabbing spree. The terrorists were killed by police. And now British officials say that 12 people have been arrested in connection with the attack. Reporting from London, here's V. Manuel Season.
As most Londoners wake up to a sunny Sunday morning, the news of the terror attacks on London Bridge dominates news and social media channels. London Bridge is a major transport hub. Nearby Borough Market is a fashionable hangout packed with bars and restaurants that is always busy on a Saturday night, especially with this warm weather. Yesterday night, a white van ploughed into pedestrians at high speed on London Bridge last Saturday at 10 p.m. The men then jumped out and stabbed people randomly with large knives on nearby streets, in restaurants and bars, killing at least 7 people and wounding dozens in what police suspect was a terrorist attack. British armed police rushed to the scene within 8 minutes of receiving the first emergency call shortly after 10 p.m. They shot dead the 3 male attackers in Borough Market area near London Bridge. 7 dead and at least 48 people were injured in the attack, which lasted 8 minutes.
Saw people actually being hurt by the knives. And how were those people?
I don't understand how they come in. Just do it. I don't understand.
Can I ask you one?
I saw them just like they went to another restaurant in front the street just with knives and like.
And how many people did you see them stab?
I don't know, 3 maybe more. I think more than 5.
The attackers were seen by some people of the public wearing what looked like canisters strapped to their bodies, made to look like suicide vests. This is the 3rd attack on UK soil. Theresa May has stated this morning a new trend in terror.
This is, as we all know, the 3rd terrorist attack Britain has experienced in the last 3 months. In March, a similar attack took place just around the corner on Westminster Bridge. 2 weeks ago, the Manchester Arena was attacked by a suicide bomber. And now London has been struck once more. And at the same time, the security and intelligence agencies and police have disrupted 5 credible plots since the Westminster attack in March. In terms of their planning and execution, the recent attacks are not connected. But we believe we are experiencing a new trend in the threat we face, as terrorism breeds terrorism, and perpetrators are inspired to attack, not only on the basis of carefully constructed plots after years of planning and training, and not even as lone attackers radicalized online, but by copying one another and often using the crudest of means of attack. Since the emergence of the threat from Islamist-inspired terrorism, our country has made significant progress in disrupting plots and protecting the public. But it is time to say enough is enough. Everybody needs to go about their lives as they normally would. Our society should continue to function in accordance with our values. But when it comes to taking on extremism and terrorism, things need to change. As a mark of respect, the 2 political parties have suspended our national campaigns for today. But violence can never be allowed to disrupt the democratic process. So those campaigns will resume in full tomorrow. And the general election will go ahead, as planned, on Thursday. As a country, our response must be as it has always been when we have been confronted by violence. We must come together, we must pull together, and united, we will take on and defeat our enemies.
British public are questioning her strategy to cope with these terror attacks, which seems to be ineffective. 3 attacks in 3 months and so near the general election. Police have acted swiftly morning made raids in East London and have arrested 12 people in connection with the London attacks. Reporting from London, I'm V. Manuel Season from the London Bureau, reporting for Eagle News. I'm 1 with 25.